up in Los Angeles. Part of my cultural ancestry is Tongva, which are the original people of Los Angeles. A lot of my work revolves around looking at land access. Our tribe is not federally recognized, which means we don't have a sovereign land base. So I always have this feeling that I'm, moving through Los Angeles, moving through this territory that's my ancestral homelands, but there's all these private property signs and people call me trespassing or call me a trespasser. And so it's this odd feeling of, this deep connection and then kind of also being told that I don't belong here. So I make these kind of constellation cosmic spaces as a way to kind of point people into interacting with something that they can recognize. A lot of my work references objects or culture that has been erased from the history books, and so I have to give a lot of history lessons and tell these stories in a way that people are not familiar with. Translating my physical work and my installations into this digital kind of augmented reality space really points this indigenous presence, this Tongva presence, to the future for me.
If I create an augmented reality artwork that is, you're looking at it through your phone and it's activated in that physical space, that's a spatial artwork. So what we have at the LACMA is a spatial artwork. As my hand moves around this environment, I'm holding down the trigger and the red string is growing out of the controller. So what I'm doing here now is I can grab the artwork with my controllers and I can scale it up and look at it very closely. And what I've done is I've pulled in a photo of Mercedes' artwork, which I'm using as a reference at the bottom of this sculpture, and I'm then sculpting on top of it everything else, the ropes and the rocks, and then I recreated it in a 3D program.
The stones kind of have their own life. The stones, which was really fun, which I can't do when I'm making an installation like that, are up in the air and they kind of create their own little constellation around the piece. Utilizing these new technologies and these things that maybe I haven't engaged with in the past is a way for me to insert and proclaim that, Tongva people belong in the future visions of place, the future visions of art, and the future visions of technology.